07 Captains, and welcome aboard. Following up on the comparison video I did for Elite Dangerous versus Star Citizen, I wanted to talk a little bit more about what you can expect if you jump into Star Citizen right now. I'm recording this as of the 3.8.2 patch, and basically we're waiting for 3.9 to drop any day, and add in a bunch of new content, interesting features, and locations. But overall, the state of the game, it is alpha. This is a project that's still undergoing heavy maintenance and modification. We're in the phase where systems are being developed, implemented, used, abused, scrapped, and overhauled. This means players can encounter a bevy of bugs, disconnects, crashes, and resets. I mention this to nearly every person that asks right now about Star Citizen. If you're the kind of gamer that may have their good times spoiled by some of these issues I mentioned, just give it some more time to develop. Wait for more stable performance, or the eventual shift over to beta. It can be frustrating losing progress due to circumstances beyond your control. That being said, when this game works right, it really works right. You need to mentally prepare yourself though to roll with the punches. That being said, in my experience, there's a lot more stability these days. There tends to be a period right after a patch when there's a little bit more volatility on the server, at least until they get a few hot fixes out, but generally things are getting better, as you would hope. So, let's say you've got your pledge going, you've got your starter ship, what can you do with it? Well, this is a sandbox game, so ultimately whatever you want. Starting out and making money though seem to go hand in hand, and there's a lot of options out there in the form of missions. The mission types can run from package delivery, bounty hunting, liberating a cruise liner from pirates, escorting ships safely through dangerous sectors of space, raiding drug caches, locating lost crew members at crash sites, plus a lot more. These missions are a mix of first-person hoofing around to being strapped in for space combat patrols, and sometimes a mixture between the two. But these are just missions. Remember, you can do whatever you want. Space tourism is a big thing. The accompanying planets, moons, stations, and cities, and the various weather patterns, biomes, and locales can make for some beautiful sights. While planetary exploration is a bit limited right now, it doesn't mean that you can't get out and see what Stanton has to offer. Hauling cargo. Beyond simple delivery missions, you can make a pretty good living moving commodities from hauling scrap metal to smuggling narcotics. There are several resources available to plan your route, cargo, and stops along the way. As long as you have a ship that has some free cargo space, you can get in on the trading, and pretty soon you'll have your favorite runs that you do, as well as knowing to order the space soup instead of the space special at the local R&R station. Another classic career from any space game, mining. There's resources out there and humanity is going to exploit them. You can start out with hand mining in first person for a very small investment. Grab a multi-tool and head down into the caves looking for crystals to return for cash. Using a mole or prospector ship allows you to tackle asteroids as well as planetary deposits and really start raking in the dough. You'll also have access to the Arena Commander mode. Don't overlook this. It's separate from the live game. You can polish your flight skills against waves of enemies in a consequence-free environment. I use the free flight mode anytime I need to work on rebinding my controls or calibrating my joystick, and recommend any commander checks it out if you're brand new to the game. Also, let's not forget that Star Citizen is an MMO. Community is a big part of this game, and as a streamer, link below, I've gotten to chat with some of the coolest, most helpful people out there. The people that play this game are a passionate bunch. There are of course outliers, as there are with any community, but most questions get answered in general chat. People calling for assistance get helped. My experience with the Star Citizen community has been extremely positive. The best part, it's growing too. Which brings us to the whole multiplayer aspect. This can be as simple as borrowing a ship from another player at Port Olisar to go for a test fly, joining a crew that's on a mission, or hanging out and just chatting in station. It's your universe and up to you how you want to interact with people. Some explosions may apply. So what about the cost? As of today, you can pick up a Star Citizen starter pack for $45 and start playing right now. Even if you think the game is too unstable for your taste, I still encourage you to consider backing it if you know that you'll want to check it out at a later date. The price of the game will probably increase in the future, so if you have the spare cash now, it could save you a few bucks down the road. And also, make sure if you're going to be pledging for the first time, use the referral link below, get you some extra credits, and it helps me out too. Once you've backed, it enables you to play as casual as you want through development, or as hardcore. You can keep tabs on what's new and exciting. Heard about prison gameplay coming in 3.9? You could update and check it out for an afternoon. You already paid your entry fee, so might as well use it. With some of the most beautiful and detailed ships in any game, if you're like me, you want to fly them all. While you can get a lot of work done in the basic Aurora to start out, who doesn't want the mighty Carrack and just yearn for more ships? Another comment I get a lot is, it costs too much money for a ship, and if you want to pay real dollars, it can get very expensive. You can acquire ships with in-game credits too, but it takes a lot of hard work and maybe some coordination with a group of players or joining a player organization. Starting out by renting a prospector to go mining, and eventually be able to buy one outright in-game is an attainable goal. But do keep in mind my comment about there's always the potential of a restart because this is an alpha. Just keep your fingers crossed. Well, hopefully you found something that you can get excited about for this game currently. And with the roadmap filled with new features planned, there's a lot of gameplay on the way. Base building, salvage, smuggling, medical, and exploration are all coming. And I, for one, can't wait to check it all out. But anyways, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below, catch me live, anything that you really enjoy playing in the game, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, fly safe, and we'll see you next time. Okay, here we go. Oh!